white curtain. Just received this box from Amazon and I'll open it tomorrow. It's about to be 10 p.m. now, so I'm planning to go to bed. Hi guys, good morning. So I've opened this box that I received last night from Amazon. Nothing special, just a couple of curtain lights. I don't know what they're called, and a table, just that. I opened this already. I don't know what they're called. Photo frame hooks. This to hang the frames in my room. These are LED string light and I can hang photos here. We'll check later together. This is a curtain light. This was, I think, 70 to 80% off, so I got it for 75 rupees. This is how it looks. And it's a kind of like this was, I think, for around 400 to 500 rupees. There's one more curtain right here. I think I ordered one, but I don't know why they sent two. It's the same one. So we're gonna hang the frames on this wall.
Sorry about the mess up. I'm not bothered. I've been going through some things, struggling with my inner man. I hustle, I do what I can to get this money. I know I promised you some things. It's gotta be a better way. It's not easy to make that change. The strength like you, like you, like you. I found it hard to find someone.
Two of these just came off.
No more in my head.
Oh no, why? It's coming off.
Damn, Papa, you a rare breed. No comparing. And it's motherfucking scary. Trying to keep me 'cause I feel dumb. Better, oh no. I ain't motherfucking sharing. I can take you to the parents.
So I've put up the frames, but I don't know if the gaps between them are even. Like, I don't think they look okay. Also, the hook, the frame hook keeps coming off. And this frame in the middle looks slightly tilted. So I usually prefer to keep my room very minimalistic. I don't like adding a lot of colors in my room because I find it very distracting and it also makes me feel very anxious. But this time I thought I'll give it a try and see how it feels. So I bought this new curtain. I have these white curtains up right now, but I'm gonna take them down and put up these white ones, pink ones, and see how it feels. If they look good and don't feel overwhelming, then I'll keep these up. Let's see how they look. Like, it doesn't look, that bad in real life, but I think in the video it looks really cheap. But I think the material is very thin, that's why it looks like that, but it's fine. I don't think I'll keep these on. I mean, it looks really cute, won't lie, but also looks cheap. I think I'll use the white one and the pink one together. No, it looks really bad.
It's so sweet of me. We're on you. Now want you.
I'm not bothered. I've been going through some things, struggling with my inner man. I hustle, I do what I can to get this money. I know I promised you some things. There's gotta be a better way. It's not easy to make that
And
change.
this part I'm keeping it empty because I'm planning to get a projector. So far this is how the room looks here, and this is my bed, posters, and this is the little corner here, and I think it's very simple, but that's how I like it. And this fire rug is one of my favorite things in my room because I think it gives so much character to my room, because otherwise the room looks really simple. It looks a little more like put together. Yeah, so far this is what the place looks like.
Outlook on success. To learn to find it. It comes easy to some people. I'll push it. And I don't care what the damage is. I'm getting to what I want. Would look at all the red flags and be like, ah. And I was like, you know what? It could be fun. It could be what it's going to be. Whatever. Along with this person, I was like, okay, guard. Fully. inanimate things, just like physical world stuff.
So I'll tell you guys what happened, how I ended up here, and everything that went down the last few weeks. You guys already know that my friends and I had planned to rent a 3 BHK flat. For me, the reason why I moved out of my old place was to cut down on expenses, and living together would have made that easier. So I moved out of my place and stayed at my friend's place for over a month. And thing is, original plan was I was supposed to be there for only 2 weeks, but it didn't go as planned and I ended up staying there for almost 2 months. Right after I moved out of my place, we started house hunting and even made a video about it. But despite searching so much, we just didn't find the right place in the area that we originally wanted, because honestly in that area most of the houses were really old and not well maintained. Above that, the price was also really high. So that's why we moved on to our next option, which was Saket. And the houses you saw in my last videos are actually from Saket. We did find some really good options in Saket, but because of some reason we ended up not getting a place there. After almost 2 months of house hunting and constant disappointments, I had to take a step back and just reassess everything, because 2 months of house hunting and still nothing. It just didn't make sense to me. It didn't feel like a coincidence at all. And I started questioning why it wasn't working out. And at some point, it just hit me like maybe this wasn't the path that I was meant to take. Especially right now in my life, I cannot afford any distractions. So I felt like maybe God has something better in store for me. So in the end, my friend and I decided to go our own ways. She moved to another place and I moved here. And honestly, I couldn't be happier. The building is actually new and the rent is also reasonable. I like the area also. It's a bit far from the city, but not too far. And there are like a few northeastern people living here, which is nice. What else? Yeah, that's how I ended up here. But looking for a house, oh my god, for those 2 months was just so freaking exhausting. Like every day we'd go check out new places and every single day we'd come back disappointed. Either the rent was too high or the place just wasn't livable. It was so frustrating emotionally, mentally, and above that I was constantly around people. I had so much fun, but it's just that I'm so used to living alone that I reached a point where I just needed my own space to recharge. For a whole month I didn't work out, I didn't journal, and it was not like I didn't get the time to. It's just that it's really important for me to have my own space. Like the energy matters a lot to me, so I can't just work out anywhere or meditate anywhere. Like I need my own space. So it was really difficult, but I got to learn so much about myself living with my friends and my choices and the kind of life that I want to live. So yeah, I'm really grateful for everything despite all the struggle, all the disappointments. And now that I'm here, I feel so much peace. Like the house is not fully done yet. There are still so many things that I want to get, like furnitures and stuff, but I'm taking it one step at a time. Slowly, I'll start adding more furnitures and making it feel even more like home. For now, I'm really happy with where I am, like physically. I'm happy that I'm here. I feel like this whole experience was just a reminder that sometimes, no matter how badly we want something, if it's not meant for us, it won't happen. And this is not to discourage anyone. I just feel like sometimes you don't get what you want because you deserve so much better. And you guys, this was not my first choice. There was another place that I really liked and it's in the same lane. So the flat was on the terrace and I really liked the vibe and everything. Like I could visualize myself living there, but it was a bit expensive, and the biggest issue was that they weren't going to install the government meter, which was a big deal for me because in summer with the AC running 24/7, like my electricity bill would have been as much as my rent. And since the whole reason I moved out was to cut down on expenses, like getting that place just didn't make sense. And I was honestly really confused whether to take this place or that place, because this was my second choice and that was my first choice. So I was like leaning a bit more towards that flat. At some point, I just had to ask myself, like, do I want a place that I like more, or do I want something that's actually sustainable? After I asked myself that question, I didn't have to think twice. I knew this is the right choice, and it was honestly really heartbreaking for me because I did really like that place. But honestly, I feel like God was just testing me though, like to see if I can adjust, and I'm really happy that I took this place. I think this was the right choice for sure. In the end, I really hope and pray that all of us can afford a house that we truly love and without having to worry about money. It's currently 1:34 a.m. and I'm just feeling really overwhelmed with gratitude right now, and I think I really need to journal. It's been so long, I've forgotten how to say this. Alright, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet, or if you're new to the channel, and share it with your friends and family. That would mean the world to me. See you in my next one. Take care of yourselves, be kind to yourself, and if you're going through a hard time right now, just know that everything's gonna be fine. It's a phase, it'll pass, and you're gonna be fine.